Hi, I'm Latch, and what I've got for you today is a first look at Halo Flashpoint Recon Edition from Mantic Games. I was going to shoot this with my friends at the local gaming shop, but I couldn't wait to get it open. Now, the thing about wargames is, obviously it's the most fun. You get to play with war dollies and a lot of dice, get a beautiful battlefield built, and you kind of end up in this lifestyle choice. You've got a rule book, you've got a codex book each, 8 to 10 minis. Somehow you've painted all these things, converting a room to be a paint studio, 1,000 paint, airbrush setup, everything's a big commitment. What I really want is a tabletop miniatures game that's as easy to play as a box board game. I love my board games, that's what I'm usually playing. The truth is I kind of pine for something that's a little deeper and that's got a little bit more theme and where I can really get into the meta game with my opponent. So this is just a first look. We're just going to get the box open, take a look at the components, and let's see what Mantic have got in store for us. Okay, we've got an advert for Kings of War Ambush and for Deadzone. Some instructions for assembling the scenery. We've got the rulebook, which is pretty hefty. Lots of pictures of the minis. This is a nicely done book. Weapon drop markers, scenario setups. I like the look of it. Okay, this is a playmat. All of these rules around the edges are what you need to look up. There's a bit of a satin finish to that. Quite nice. Cardboard scenery in a flat pack. All right, there you go. A bit of fun to be had with that. All right, well, this is the biggest part of it, isn't it? If you get your game home and then you've got to assemble all the minis. I enjoy it as a bit of a hobby, but it doesn't get me playing the game. Okay, we've got some weapon reference cards. This is an interesting thing. Mantic like their D8s. There's nothing quite beats the feel of a D6. If you haven't got a D6, the D8s do feel really nice in the hand. And I think Mantic are aware of that. And I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of their decision making with the D8s is just because it feels great. 2 sets of D8s, they're decent quality. I think these are called something like command dice. Some people don't like different sorts of dice. I do, I think it's fun. I mean, you wouldn't say they were heavyweight, but they're substantial. Ooh, there's that D6 feel. Lovely. Now, I'm a fan of cards. Obviously, once you get 20 dudes on the battlefield, it doesn't work. These are nicely printed, decent weight, command dice. Yes, these are command dice, look. Well, this looks absolutely fantastic. I think this could be a really important game for people who, like me, are looking for something between tabletop miniatures and a boxed board game. I'm very interested in this game. I think it's very promising. So this is the first in a series of videos about Halo Flashpoint. We'll probably do some playthroughs and I will get a roundtable discussion. So if you've enjoyed this, brief as it is, please tune in again. If I move my war dolly out of cover, do you promise not to shoot him? Nope.